Okay, hello everybody. This is going to be an achieve hunt slash review of Lost Wing. It's out today on the 9th of July. Did I say 9th? Sorry, 29th of July, 2020. It's priced at £7.99, $7.99. and €7.99. So as usual, the Brits are getting ripped off a little bit. Still, let's play. Again, as soon as I click the start button, the timer will start. This is an achieve hunt where I try and get all 1000 gamer score as soon as possible. So here we go. Now, is there a work? Completed the tutorial? Yes, there is. So we should probably do that. Right. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's different colour skins. Okay. Here we go. Controls, A to jump, X to fire, time slow, smart bomb, next music. Oh, it's going to be a music game, is it? Okay. Watch me get copyright struck. Welcome to the Lost Wing tutorial. Steer your ship left to right towards the markers. I like the music. Whoops. Okay. Wasn't expecting an actual fucking barrier. Okay. Oh, do I actually have to hold boost? Okay. Okay, that's silly, but okay. Okay, so I'm guessing the K's are just points that he wants to give me. Oh, come on, I shot that. Okay. Right, okay. What's that? The music's nice. Oh yeah, I can change music with right and left bumper. I don't understand. Oh, Oh, I actually need charge to fire. Okay. See, I didn't see the tutorial tell me that. Nice of the tutorial to tell me that, wasn't it? Arrive to a checkpoint untouched. Except the achievement is spelled incorrectly, so it's actually untouched. Untouched. Because they forgot to add in the second U. Oh, what? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Oh, I've got a little dude. I've got a little dude with me. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've done that again. The exact same thing. We're up to 600G in 5 minutes, though. Not going to complain about that. Oh, I'll tell a lie, we're up to another one. 100G. Lose a wing. Oh, wonderful. This reminds me a little bit of Star Fox, if I'm honest. Very, very slightly. Just like the movement and, you know, what we're shooting and shit like that. What achievements do I have left, just out of interest? Fire 1,000 bullets, fight a boss, unlock a new colour for your ship. Alrighty then. Oh, my ship is small. Oh, screw you, game. I've lost a wing. I can only move left slightly now. That's not good. What the fuck? Oh, what the f... You can't do that. Apparently they can do that. Great start, Dwaggy. Great start. Mikey, how you doing? That is a very good question, True. The problem with the inversion on this is So it's not instant. You still appear to be moving when the screen goes black, which is frustrating, to say the least. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game looks nice. It does look nice. So do I have to get to the? Do I have to get to a certain score to reach the boss? I'm not quite sure. The game hasn't exactly made this clear, if I'm honest with you. Oh, you little fuck, titty ball, fuck nuggets, balls. I hate those shield things. Ooh, lost a wing. Hey, I got my wing back. Game, really? Oh, you... Fuck you. That sucks. The rotating sucks. It actually sucks. I don't like that at all. Actually sucks. It really sucks. Oh god, I've lost both wings now. I'm wingless. I got wings back. Woo! I can fly. And I've lost a wing again. God damn it. Oh, there goes my other wing. I'm not doing very good at this, am I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop losing your wings, Dwaggy. You're a dragon, not a fucking lizard. You don't do that tongue thing. Unless they ask you to. Oh, fuck you. I don't like this mechanic at all. I do not like that fucking turning mechanic. I hate it. I actually hate it. If it did it instantly, it'd be fine. But the fact that it still has you moving whilst the screen goes black, it's like to invert it instead of it just being instantly. That's what ruins it and makes it unfair. I wouldn't mind the invert if it was instant, but the fact that it isn't is what's causing the problem. Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad if the inversion was instant. But it's not, and that's a problem, because when you're taking away vision from a player, which biologically, if they're inverting it, wouldn't the plane just flip 180 degrees? Of course it would. You wouldn't black out and then it would just suddenly be there. That doesn't make sense. That's a bad game choice. Oh, fuck you, game. Shove it up your ass. It's a bad design choice, quite frankly. And the fact that you actually have to hold right trigger to build the charge as opposed to just letting the player run. Like, let it automatically build it by charging naturally, and then if they want to slow down time, just let them brake. You don't need to have them holding the right trigger all the fucking time to charge. You don't need that. It is redundant, because they're going to want to move forward anyway. If they want to move slower, just let them hold the left trigger. See, like with the time slow. But let it be. Let them have it at like the normal speed. You with me? It doesn't work well. Having people having to consistently hold the right trigger. Also, I have no idea what this up box thing does. Does it give more charge or something? Or oh, hang on! It gives me this little dude, doesn't it? Okay. I think it does. I'm actually not sure now. Okay. Inversion. Inversion means to flip. Invert. It means to flip. Okay? So if you're inverting the screen, left should still be going left, not the ship's left. Or at least give us an option to sort that out. You've got a beautiful game here, and then it's being ruined by, I'm sorry, what is bad game design choices? That's fact. You're ruining it with bad game design choices on the power-ups and the modifications. That's what's happening right now. It's being ruined by bad game decision choices, or game choices. That's the problem right now with this title. It's being ruined. The music is amazing. I love the music. The graphics are extremely nice. Okay, I love the graphics. It's very, very appealing. Well, let's change music. Okay, so if I'm charging, I get far more points. If I go slow... Okay, yeah, so that little up box thing gives me this little dude. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly, I build charge of... Have I already lost a fucking wing? Okay, so I can build charge by... Yeah, I can build charge by holding the right trigger, which goes faster. However, can I build charge, or is this just combo? No, I can build charge by picking up these orbs as well. So I don't technically have to charge. I just have to be careful with my shooting. Oh, fuck that invert, it can kiss my ass. Starting to get sick of those fucking things. And those things are making the game less enjoyable. I can understand the barriers, but why would you have something that looks like the other ones? It's near identical to the other ones, and it only just shows a shield when you're getting close to it. That's trolly, and it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. I will say, as I've said before though, the game does and continues to look beautiful. I have no wings. Let's get a little dude. Come on, little dude. Why can't I get two little dudes if I pick up the same power up? I don't understand that. Right, the last achievement is, isn't it? Just beat a boss. Yo, fight a boss. Have I not already fought a boss? And I literally can't move. Okay, so if you go into the guide button, there's a glitch. If you go into the guide, you completely lose all control. Look, nothing's working. Absolutely nothing is working if you go into the guide button. How does that help? I need to actually reload the fucking app because I can't do anything. Okay, so that's 2 points off straight away. Hard crash just when pressing the guide. Or soft lock, I should say. There's no excuse for that. Absolutely no excuse for a soft lock with a very, very basic function of the Xbox. There's absolutely no reason for that whatsoever. That is inexcusable. See, I can't even unlock the next levels either, which is frustrating. Right, let's. Okay, let's see what difficulties are there. Plus 5 XP, plus 10 XP, plus 51 life. Make it count. Sure. I keep forgetting about the bombs as well. Wait, hang on. Is the nuke the bomb? Yes, the nuke's the smart bomb, isn't it? Okay. Why didn't I use that against the fucking boss? Okay. Would have been smarter, wouldn't it, all things considered? It's taking it slow for now. Don't think I hit my wing on that, but the game thinks I did. Fuck you. That was fucking cheap. Fucking cheap. You can shove that up your ass. fucking inversion crap! It's not a power up, it's a fucking power down, and it fucks you over because for some fucking retarded reason they think, oh, you're going inverted. Let's turn the screen off for a second whilst you crash into something. Thanks, game. Fuck you. It's fucking bad game design. I can't stand bad game design. Promo players are not your fucking beta testers. We are not your fucking beta testers. Going to invert it, make sure it's a mirror, not 180-degree rotation. That is not inverted. It's fucking done it again. Is there a way we can turn the fucking power-ups off? Apparently there isn't. Promo and reviewers are not your beta testers. If your game isn't as good enough for the final product, then that's on you. It ain't on me. My job as a reviewer and promoter is to tell people what I think. Honestly, I will never be biased. I will never give something a good review if it does not deserve one. Ever. Unlike IGN, I don't care if I don't get reviewers from review copies from people anymore, simply because if I'm not honest, what's the fucking point? Yes, I get free games. Whoopee. If I'm not honest in reviews, what's the fucking point of doing a review in the first place? I will not sacrifice my neutrality to give a biased review. Yeah, it should. It should. Just, I don't mind the screen going inverted, okay? I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is the screen itself going black. Literally, that's the thing. The screen fades out and then fades back in. Why does it do that? It should just be a boomph, like that, flips. It's not that hard. Just mirror vertically. That's all the game needs to do. Just mirror the gameplay area vertically. It is a simple command. That's all it is. It is one line of code. That's it. One. See, it doesn't even flip the controls. It's like it's instead of mirroring, it's rotating 180 degrees. That's the problem, because that's not inversion, that's rotation. So either they need to change the name to rotation, or they need to actually have it mirrored, not rotated. One of the two. I don't give a shit which. Another thing they need to do is freaking... again, as I said earlier, not fade it out. If you're going to fade it out, fine. But fucking freeze the gameplay whilst you do. It's taking away all sight of the player on a game like this is bollocks. In case you haven't seen, I'm actively avoiding the inversion power-ups at this point. If you lose a wing, you're pretty much screwed against the boss. And of course, he's back up to full health. Shit, fuck you, game. Fuck this inversion. Literally, fuck it. Every fucking time, that's the thing that's killing me. Every fucking time. And every time it does, the score is getting lower and lower and lower. Because it's unfair. It's not fun. You get killed by this inversion, it's not fun, it sucks the enjoyment out of the game. If something's sucking the enjoyment out of the game, it means it's a shit game. That's the fact of the matter. If something in the game mechanics or the game design is sucking fun out of it, then people are going to say, you know what, I'm done. Not interested. Not playing it anymore. Because people will get pissed off at it. I have no problem with dying a fair death like that. Although I fucking shot that as well. I don't know why that didn't disappear either. But when you get to a point where people are... And don't get me wrong, I'm not afraid of giving zeros or negative scores in reviews. I'm really not. I've done it before, I'll do it again. The game is brilliant, except the fucking inversion. The inversion should not be a thing. It literally should not be a thing. So already at this, just trying to beat this first boss. This is what the game's done to me. All right, I do not want to play any other levels after I've got this last achievement. Not because it's a last achievement, but because the game has made it so I don't want to play it anymore. Because the inversion feels unfair. And if a player doesn't want to play your game because of something in the game, then there's a problem, isn't there? Would you not agree with me, everybody in chat? Not to mention that fucking spectral turn gives me a fucking headache. Okay, I'm at the boss with all 3 bombs and all 3 lives. I agree, True. Yeah, it should encourage you to want to play more, but what I feel the unfairness... I mean, that spectral turn, for example, or whatever... Oh, for fuck's sake. That turn, why not wait until that's, like, level 2 to do the turn, you know? Would it have hurt? No. So it gives you a big ship, knocks off when you win, inverts you, slams you into a wall, and you can't do a damn thing to avoid it. Fuck you. Even if I paused it, the like slowing down time does not allow me to move more to the side. So it's bullshit. It's literally bullshit. Game. And now it's stuck in slow motion. Nice work, game. Nice work. The fade out for the turn is completely for the invert. No, you know what? They call it inversion. It's not fucking inversion. It's rotation. Okay? It's fucking rotation. Doesn't allow you to gain any extra charge. Doesn't allow you to get your wing back. Excuse me, what is the point of that? Every time I feel like I've been given a cheap death, the score goes lower and lower and lower. Because it's not fun. If a game isn't fun, then there's something fucking wrong. If a player is actively being turned off from your game on the first fucking level, there's something wrong. You shouldn't be able to lose a fucking wing against the boss. It should just be health bar. The enemy boss has a health bar. Why don't we? It's stupid. It's literally stupid. I don't mind you losing the wing in the main segment of the level. That's fine. But if you're up against the boss, it should be a health bar versus health bar. That's what it should fucking be. Because otherwise it just gets frustrating and it means that the game is not fucking fun. And if you can't avoid the brick walls that he throws at you because you're not giving us the ability to heal our fucking ship with the power up that gives you the wings back, then the game is unfair. If the game is unfair, people aren't going to play it. They're going to say, oh, okay. Yeah, Microsoft, I just bought this game and I'm sorry, but the game's a piece of shit. I want a refund, please. And you know what? Microsoft will fucking give it. Microsoft will fucking refund you. See, here in the European Union, we have a right to cancel within 7 days, no questions asked. Whether Microsoft's policy likes it or not, EU rules Trump. I hate using Trump as a word at the moment, but EU rules trump Microsoft's policy, whether you like it or fucking not. Microsoft cannot say no. They're not legally allowed to. If it's within 7 days. They're not legally allowed to. See, consumer protections. We don't live in America. We aren't run by a corrupt piece of shit government who doesn't know how to fucking handle a fucking virus. We actually have politicians who have brain cells over here. And people will fucking get refunds for this crap if they feel that it's unfair. And Microsoft will give them. Because they don't want to get in trouble. And also, by the way, the achievement description is wrong. It says fight a boss. I have fought a boss. I haven't won, but I've fought one. Therefore, the achievement should have already unlocked. If you wanted to beat the boss, the achievement should say beat the boss, not fight it. Fighting and beating are two different things. Fuck this rotation. Yes, they did, Mikey. You are 100% correct. They did. And they know that any more things like that, they will not be allowed to sell digitally in the EU. They fucking know it. So if anybody who's in the EU asks for a refund within 7 days, legally, they have to give it to them. It doesn't matter what Microsoft's policy is. In the EU, EU law trumps Microsoft policy, whether you like it or not. Because if you've paid for something, you have consumer rights. It doesn't mean if it's physical, it doesn't matter if it's physical or digital. You still have the consumer rights. It doesn't matter if you waive away those rights when you purchase. That's irrelevant. They can type whatever they like. They can type, if you want a refund for this, Microsoft legally has the right to rape your ass. It doesn't matter. Even if you say yes, it doesn't matter because it's still illegal. It doesn't matter. You can't waive away rights to purchase something. That's the fact of the matter. You're legally not allowed to do that. Your rights are immortal. Period. They are immortal. They are not given away. They are not waived away. I can't fucking say that. Waved away just because you want to purchase something. I'm sorry, but no. That's not how it works, Microsoft. And so, again, I'm speaking to the developers. People will be refunding this crap if they feel that they're being killed cheaply or unfairly. And they will. I would. This is a game, right, and this is me being completely honest, this is a game I would play for achievements, and am playing for achievements, and would never play again. Because I feel that the gameplay is unfair. Why does it have the fade out? That doesn't make sense. It's a fucking rotation. And I've lost a wing, which means it's pretty much going to be game over now. Unless it gives me a fucking thing to adjust with. Look, see? Look, I'm in slow motion now, and I still can't dodge. I've lost the wing. I still can't dodge. Even though I'm in slow motion, look. It's impossible. Once you lose a wing at this point, you're fucked. Because the game is not going to give you another wing. It's game over. Guaranteed. You cannot avoid that. That is bad game design. That is literally bad game design. What is the point of making us lose a wing if it's a guaranteed game over? What's the fucking point? Devs, tell me the point. Literally, tell me the fucking point. I implore you. Devs, tell me what you were thinking. Please, tell me what you were thinking. And also, what's the point of having the bombs if you can't use the fucking super bombs on the fucking boss in themselves? They don't reach. What's the fucking point? Again, it's just bad game design all over. Well, no, see, the bombs don't destroy those walls. That's the thing. What's the point of the bombs if they don't destroy the walls? The bombs are fucking useless. Literally fucking useless. Well, you see, here's the thing, True, right? What they would have done to code that turn, the rotation, they would have had to physically code it to go all the way around that way, or whichever way it's doing it. Okay? There is one line of code. Okay? Now, obviously, I can't code, but I know how layers and things work. Okay? So we have the HUD, basically, you know, the scores, what's happening with the combos and everything on the side and all that. You have the charge and all that, yes? And then you have another layer for the gameplay elements, okay? So all they would have to do, and this is all they would have to do, okay? So that is how coding works. For those who don't understand, okay? I'm just going to move the timer out of the way so you can see full camera. Give me a second. Okay, so you're going to see both of me. Right? Okay, so gameplay. It says it's part of the game. If invert power up, then whatever the layer, flip vertical. That's all they need to do. That's all it is. It's a simple command, flip vertical. You don't need a fade out because they've coded in the black fade out. And you know they've coded in the black fade out because there's no fade out for the other power-ups. They have had to specifically code that black fade out and fade in. But what they haven't done is, whilst that fade in, they've not paused the action. You're still crashing into shit. Now, if they'd mirrored it, which they should have done, by the fucking way, then there would be no problem, because it'd just be boom, boom, like that. Flipped. Pick up the power-up, instant screen flip. Other games can do it. You know? Other games can flip. But they don't. It's bad game design. On the very, very, very most basic level, it is bad game design. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And don't get me wrong, the music is brilliant. The graphics are brilliant. The gameplay is brilliant, except some of the bosses and the inversion. And I'm going to be honest with you, right? If there wasn't so many issues with this inversion, right, I would be giving this an 8 or a 9. I have a score in mind, and the game right now is going to have to do something amazing to convince me otherwise, to be honest. Because the fact of the matter is, the game is becoming unfun, and I'm trying to beat the first level on easy. That's not because I suck, it's because the freaking game design is bad. They've not play tested this near enough to what they should have done. That's the problem. There's absolutely... I mean, look, okay, let's theoretically say, you know, let's say when you invert and it phases to black, right? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, I think it was Bush who said it, maybe they're hiding the rotation. Well, then why code it in? If they are hiding a rotation, why code it at all? Just flip it. To me, one of two things has gone wrong here in the creation of this game. One, the game director has not done his job properly, and he said, "Oh, I don't like that. Just fade it out." Or two, the game director has not done what he's supposed to, and had people play test this to get feedback, and that's the problem. Feedback from your playtests are one of the most important things that you can ever have in game design. Trust me, I know. I've designed shit myself. Side note, you can play the Dwaggienite Trials on the Z-Axis Continuum on Xbox One and Steam whenever you're ready. Shameless plug. That's how you do it. But still, you know, if something is so wrong with the game that a player feels unfairly done by, what do you think is going to happen? Literally, what do you think is going to happen to that player who feels like he's been unfairly done by, or she even? I'll tell you what's going to happen. They're going to turn it off, and they're going to say, "Nope, I'm done." And then when you look at your analytics, because let's be honest, every game has them, and Microsoft also tracks how long you play each game, they're going to say, "Oh, well, it seems your game has sold 100 copies, but the average time is 23 minutes. Doesn't go well for your game, does it? If your average playtime is 23 minutes. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, devs? This is a fatal flaw with your game. And I say it because I care. I want every game to succeed. I do. I want every game to succeed because the more great games we have, the more... oh, look. Okay, so... credit. I'll give you credit where it's due here. I reached a checkpoint. It gave me my second wing back. My right wing back. Thank you for that. Oh, for fuck's sake. These fucking inverts can kiss my ass. Oh, fuck you and your fucking inverts, you piece of shit. And I'm dead because of the fucking invert. Not from the invert, because I've lost a wing. It's impossible to do this boss. It's literally impossible to do this boss without both wings. It's physically impossible. You cannot do it. And that's bollocks. This is true, Bush. However, what about people who aren't achievement whores? Are they going to continue playing when they feel they've been robbed of a fair life? Of course they're not. I wouldn't. There are plenty of other games that are fairer that will get people's money. There literally are. People will literally play something else. There are far more games available to play than fuck this invert. For the love of God, this sucks. Okay, give me my achievement for beating that fucking boss. Okay, where is my achievement for beating that boss? Where is it? Okay. I've beaten a boss, I've fought a boss, and the achievement still hasn't popped. Right. I swear to God, if it pops when I go onto my gaming, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to be even more pissed off if it doesn't. No. You know, game. You just clearly saw me beat the boss. Spend half an hour, probably more, trying to beat the boss, and then you don't reward me for doing so. Fuck you. Literally, fuck you. What you're now seeing is annoyed Dwaggienite. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I was going to give this game a 5 because of the gameplay designs. A 5 out of 10. However, you've just severely lowered your score with glitched achievements. The question is just how low is the score now going to go? But I will do the requirements again. You're now seeing annoyed Dwaggienite play. Not only do you have unfair deaths and bosses that are near impossible to beat because of bad game design, you now have a fucking glitchy achievement for doing it in the first place. How low is your score going to go, game? Nobody knows! Am I being unprofessional? No, I don't think I am. I think I'm being fair at this point. I've explained why the game has issues. I've explained what you can do to fix them. Will you fix them? I severely doubt it. Prove me wrong, devs. Prove me wrong. I don't think you're going to prove me wrong, though, are you? Because I'm just one person. Other people haven't come to us with these complaints. Yeah, because most other people don't fucking care. I care. Other people care. Games should be perfect. They should not be fucking glitchy pieces of shit that give you unfair deaths. Unless it's Dark Souls, in which case, yeah, the unfair deaths come with the territory, but, you know. I think I've been tremendously fair up to this point. However, now you're testing my patience. Bad things happen to people and things that test my patience. I've been monumentally fair whilst reviewing this. I have. I've been monumentally fair. But now you're starting to scratch at my arsehole. You do not want to scratch at my arsehole. How hard was that game? Stop the fucking clock. Now, why didn't you do that the first time, game? Annoyed Dwaggienite got it done first attempt. Why didn't you do that for regular Dwaggienite? Hmm? Okay. Let's summarise, shall we? The music is great. The graphics are very nice. I do like the graphics. You've set it out well. True Marvellous has just said an extremely good quote. I'm not sure if you saw it on the stream, so I'm going to read it out. Quote: I don't know why as gamers that we have so many broken products that companies wash their hands of. What other industry is it acceptable in? So, you want to know what you can do, devs? I'm going to tell you exactly how you can improve this game. For the inversion, actually make it inverted. Inverted means mirrored. It does not mean rotated. You invert colour in paint, it flips it, doesn't it? It mirrors it. It makes it its opposite. Opposite is not a 180-degree rotation. It is a flip. It is a mirror. Now, perhaps I don't know what language this game was originally created in. When I started the game, it did give me an option of multiple languages. And, you know, credit to you for having multiple languages in it. I think I saw English, German, Spanish, Italian, French, Japanese. I think I saw Korean, and I don't think I saw Chinese, but I think that was all of them. Here's the problems that you have with your game. The rotation, the spectral turn, or whatever it was called, that happens in the middle of the level, that shouldn't be done on level 1. Let people get into the gameplay first. Let people get used to the game on level 1. Maybe put the anomaly turn, or whatever you wanted to call it, in level 2 and onwards, or in the challenge stages. What you've seen in this video of an hour and 25 minutes so far is me getting the 1000 gamer score in Lost Wing on the Xbox One version. The problem we have here, as I said, the first problem we're going to focus on is the inversion power-up. First off, you have, with unlike any of the other power-ups, you have the screen fade out to black and then fade back in with the screen inverted. Or, well, no, not inverted, sorry. Rotated 180 degrees. That's not good. Because whilst that screen fades out, and it may only be a second, maybe a second and a half, but it's still a second or a second and a half, however long it is, that the player, me, cannot see what's going on the game. Which means if they're charging, chances are they're going to crash into some at full speed. Like I did many times. And that feels cheap. I said it earlier in the stream, I'm going to say it again. Take out the fade, make it an instant mirror flip, a vertical mirror flip of the layer that has the gameplay window on it. The HUD doesn't need to flip. The score bit on the left doesn't need to flip. The score thing at the bottom doesn't need to flip. The only thing that needs to flip is the gameplay layer that the ship is actually flying in. That's the only thing. It's a very simple line of code. If gameplay power up picked up, then flip, vertical, layer, whatever. And it can be an instant code. An instant pipe. It doesn't need the fade out. Because if it's instant and it's actually a mirror flip, the player will still have, like in the mental bearings, whether he needs to go left or right. But the way you've got it, you have the way you've done it. Regular, power up. That's not mirrored. That's rotated. Regular, mirrored. Regular, mirrored. Regular, mirrored. That's not. Again, it's not mirrored. It's rotated. Regular and rotated. That power up needs to change. Or you need to change the name of it. So you either need to retranslate the English version. I don't know what the other language versions say, because I don't understand those languages. That's the first thing you need to do with that power up. Second thing you need to do, that glitched achievement fucking sucked. I spent half an hour trying to get that boss, at least half an hour, trying to get through that fucking boss, and then getting fucked every time with the inversion. That was bollocks. Third thing you need to do, also regarding that boss, it is a guaranteed game over if you lose a wing on that boss, because if they're at the pace where they're throwing the red square walls at you, it is impossible, even with the time slow down. it is impossible to dodge them if you have one or less wings. That's a problem. That needs to be fixed immediately, because that made the death feel cheap. There is absolutely no point of having the player ship lose a wing because it's game over. There's no point. You might as well just fucking kill them. So, here's my proposal. When you reach the boss of each level, instead of having the wings come off, change it, because the boss has a health bar, change it so the player has a health bar. And it doesn't have to be a really big health bar. It could just be a 3-notch health bar. Like that. It could be a 3-notch health bar. That's all it needs to be. One hit takes that away. Second hit takes that away. Third hit, you're dead. That's basically what you should do. Because with it in its current state, it's not fun. It's really not fun. Up to the boss, it's fun. When you reach the first boss, the game fucking sucks. It literally fucking sucks. Because of that. You gave me codes to review. I'm reviewing it. You want honesty and truthfulness when you get a review. This is what you're getting. That's my job. My job is not to pussyfoot around and promote something that doesn't deserve to be promoted. It's not my job. That's your job. My job is to be honest with reviews. I'm not IGN. I'm not going to give you a 10 out of 10 because you've given me a free code. If you want that, go to fucking IGN. If you want somebody who actually... excuse me. If you want someone who actually wants your game to succeed, you come to me. And I want this game to succeed because it's good. But those things that I've mentioned really bring the enjoyment of the game down. And as I said in the stream, if people are losing enjoyment, they're not going to keep playing. And when somebody asks, oh, how was Lost Wing so-and-so? It's a bit unfair. I think you should probably skip it and buy something else. They're going to. Which means it's going to cost you money. And if your game isn't making money, you go out of business. Do you see what I'm trying to get at here, devs? You needed to playtest this. And if you did playtest this, then your playtesters didn't do a good enough job. Did they? So, in regards to the achievement issue, and I've said this to many developers, and still very few implement it. On the main menu, or in the options I should say, you should have a button which says synchronize achievements. And what that button would do is that it would check the data, the save file, and it would check, has this person beat a boss? Is this achievement actually unlocked on Xbox? And if it isn't, and they fulfill the requirements, the game would send a command to say, yes, this person has done this achievement. Unlock, please. Now there is one game that I can't even remember the name of it, and I'm furious about myself because I can't remember it, but one game actually did it where you would actually have to fulfill the requirements and then go to the options and unlock the achievement manually. Now I think it was Devious Dungeon or Devious Dungeon 2. I'm not quite sure. I could be wrong on that. But whoever it was, follow that example. If the achievements don't lock in game, allow people to go to the options and say, hey, I've done this, please check and unlock. It's such a very, very simple bit of code because the data is there on your save file. That is how the game first determines that you've done that requirement. And if it doesn't unlock for some reason, allow the player to get the game to recheck without having to fulfill the requirements again, because that's not fun and that's bollocks. What if the achievement was, for example, go through the entire game without dying, and somebody did that and they didn't get it? They would be pissed, wouldn't they? What if it happened to you? You wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. Nobody would like that. Nobody likes having things taken away from them that they have physically earned with their abilities. It's not a nice thing. And let's just say this is an isolated occurrence. Fine. It may be an isolated occurrence. But the problem is, it's still occurred. If it happens for 1 out of every 100 people, it's still 1 out of every 100 people that are going to say, hey, this game sucks. And as I'm sure you're aware, bad press is louder than good press. Would it be so hard to just put that in an options menu? I don't think it would be. So, I said earlier, had there been no issues, I would have given this an 8 or a 9. However, the inversion issues lower it a few points. The achievement glitch lowers it a few points. So, I think my final score for this is see, I want to be fair. But there's big issues here which need to be looked at, and I think, and I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure I believe that you as developers, as it is a multi-platform title, I actually don't believe that you guys are going to actually fix it. Now, Box Frog Games, you got a good game here. It would be phenomenal if you could fix the two main issues that I mentioned, the boss and the inversion screen. If you did, I'll be rating this game very, very highly. 8.5 at least. If you put in a menu in this options menu here, just like you could instead of having it 1x5 for the options, you have it 2x3. Back, language, audio, vibration, credits, synchronization, or achievements. Click the achievements, it would recheck, and then clicking that button would automatically bring up this, the achievements page, or the achievements app thing. It's not a very hard bit of coding. If you don't know how to do it, Microsoft will tell you. They have extraordinarily good Xbox developers who want to help indie developers and publishers, because if they don't, they know that they're going to go to PlayStation or Nintendo, and then it means their console misses out, which means their players miss out, and that's not something that Microsoft wants. So, I think in its current form, I want to make that clear, in its current form, I think a fair score, and I've been thinking about this for a few minutes, I think a fair score is going to be 5.6 out of 10. It's not great because of the current issues. Things that you have done right are the music and the graphics. The music and the graphics are beautiful. Top marks. 10 out of 10 for the music and the graphics. As I said, the gameplay design choices in regards to the boss and the inversion really ruin the game. It makes it very unfun, and it pushes players away on the very first level, and that's not something that you want. So yeah, 5.6 out of 10 I think is fair at this moment in time. Now if you do patch these achievements, sorry, not patch these achievements, well, patch the glitching thing and put in these suggestions that I make, then the score will skyrocket up to at least 9. But until that time, in its current form, version 1.0.2 I think it said, yeah, on the screen, there you go, version 1.2.0, 1.0.2, 5.6 out of 10. This has been an Achieve Hunt / review for Lost Wing on Xbox One. The Achieve Hunt was completed in 1 hour, 21 minutes and 7 seconds. And the final review score is 5.6 out of 10. It was developed by Box Frog Games. It was published by 2 Awesome Studio, who were kind enough to provide me a code for this, so thank you to you guys. I honestly hope that this will get patched and take on my suggestions, because I want this game to do well, because there is a lot of promise here, but in its current form it's not where it should be, in my opinion, and it is just my opinion, but you've seen me be truthful, and on a review, isn't truthful information the most important thing? So thank you everybody for watching. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please follow me on Twitch right there. You can see the link at the bottom of the screen. If you're watching me on Twitch, please follow my YouTube right there. Also, please follow me on Twitter right there, where you can see what I'm doing all the time. And please join my Discord server, where you'll see giveaways and various other things, which try and make your internet life much more enjoyable. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Look after each other. Have a good one.